Greetings, practical, patient, earthy Taurus. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader, and now I'm going to get into the June 2019 overview for the sign of Taurus. And I'm going to do some tarot cards, and I'm also going to look a little bit at the planets for Taurus. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I recommend you watch the video for your sun, moon, and rising to get the fullest scope. But even more than that, I recommend that you contact me directly for your own reading, because these are general and we can get much more specific when I read for you one-on-one. And I can read in person or on the phone, so contact me today for your own reading. Anyway, Taurus, we see the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Rods. So it looks like you are dealing with a woman around your home or work environment, and possibly an event of some kind. And the event has a wobble around it. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like there could be like a shake-up with an event and a woman for Taurus around the beginning of the month. And it could be around the home, or it could be an outside event, but it looks like Taurus has a big shakeup this month. And it looks like clearing up communication in a situation involving multiple people is part of this shakeup. Or as a result of the shakeup, then communication perhaps is going to need to be cleared up. What's leaving for Taurus is a delay in wishes. What could come into being is a new job offer, a gift, an invitation, a promotion. What will come into being is some time of reflective meditation, time away, a retreat. Fears or insecurities have to do with achievement, success, and of some kind. Others see you as having it all. Love, family, money, the whole picture, abundance, prosperity. Your positive feelings have to do with launching a new hope or desire towards the end of the month. And at the end of June, Taurus is breaking free, liberated, feeling good. So that's the tarot forecast for Taurus. And now I'm going to get a little bit into the planets. June, as we enter the month of June, the Sun and Mercury are in Gemini. The Moon is in Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus, and Venus is in Taurus. So the Moon, Uranus, and Venus are all in Taurus as we enter June. Mars and the North Node are in Cancer. Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn retrograde. Jupiter's in Sagittarius retrograde. Neptune is in Pisces. And Chiron is in Aries. And that's where we enter the month of June. June 3rd is the new moon of Gemini. The new moon of Gemini is the writer's new moon. If you follow me or you've watched my videos, you know that new moons are incredibly rich and fertile soil for planting the seeds of manifestation, of things that we want to manifest, to plant the seeds. And basically, the new moon of Gemini is all about communication. So if you have any intentions that you want to set around a new writing project, now is the time. If you're writing a poem, a song, a play, a script, a novel, whatever it is, the Gemini new moon supports you in beginning this endeavor. If you're having writer's block against with anything that you're working on right now in terms of writing or public speaking, Gemini, set the intention. You can breathe new life into any situations around communication. Is there someone who you haven't talked to in a long time that you need to clear communication up with? Or even if there's a recent communication disruption that you want to clear up, this is the new moon to set intentions for that. Also, Gemini rules anxiety and the nervous system, so if you have any intentions around that stuff, it's a great time to set the intentions under this new moon. If you want to be on my new moon altar, contact me. I can take a handful of clients every month, and if I write your manifestations, and I gather the proper crystals and candles and cards and flowers to go with helping your manifestation, come to life. I'm having trouble getting my words out. So, so I want to go on to June 4th. Mercury enters Cancer, and when Mercury enters Cancer, collectively we're communicating more from an emotional level. Mercury in Cancer improves the memory. We may be thinking more about the past. There's a lot of communication around or with the mother and the feminine principle during this time. All of that. June 6th, Jupiter. Okay, so this is important for anyone born in the early degrees of Uranus is going to feel this. And it's Jupiter forming a sextiquadrate with Uranus and Taurus, and that's Jupiter and Sagittarius. And basically, that aspect is a feeling of restlessness, possibly rebelliousness. It could be wanting to take a risk for freedom. It's not a good time for financial speculation. If you're not sure what degree of Taurus you are, contact me for a reading. June 8th, Venus enters Gemini. Venus is the planet of attraction. Venus is the planet of romance. Gemini is very intellectual, mental, curious. So that's when collectively there's more of mental connections and romance are highlighted. June 14th, Jupiter forms a semi-sextile with Saturn. I'm not going to talk about that aspect so much here on the general Taurus overview, but if you're interested, this is something that anyone from 16 degrees to 20 degrees Taurus, this aspect would affect you because you are forming a trine with Capricorn, so contact me, we can talk more about that. June 16th, Jupiter square Neptune, that's a Sagittarius Pisces aspect, so I'm not going to talk too much about it here in the Taurus reading. It will be affecting some Tauruses, again that 16 to 20 degree Taurus area. June 17th is the full moon in Sagittarius. Full moons are heightened emotions, and the full moon of Sagittarius illuminates issues around education, travel, philosophy, religion, spirituality. It's a wandering full moon. It's a adventurous full moon. So that's the full moon of Sagittarius, and Taurus has a quincunx with Sagittarius. So I think that sometimes it's a good there's illumination sometimes around things you don't understand in this full moon. For Sagittarius, for Taurus, the full moon in Sagittarius. And let's see, June 18th, Saturn sextile Neptune. I won't get into this too much here in the general overview, but it is something that the 16 to 20 degree Sagittarius might be affected by in your work life. It's a very pleasant and harmonious aspect. Contact me if you want to know more about that. June 21st is the summer solstice, and it's also Neptune goes retrograde and the sun enters Cancer. So June 21st is energetically a really big day in June, and the summer solstice is a great time to celebrate nature, be out in nature, enjoy the sun, enjoy the summer. It's the first day of summer. It represents change, enlightenment, illumination, and Neptune going retrograde is a very subtle aspect, so it's not something I'm going to get into too much in these general readings, but it's the kind of thing that creates a subtle, nuanced flavor in one's life over time, and it depends on where it travels in your chart, so it's really best for me to discuss with people in one-on-one transit readings anyway. And the sun entering Cancer, for that month, Cancerian themes are highlighted. The past, security, the mother, things like that. And let's see, mysticism also with Cancer, emotions. June 24th, Jupiter is forming a quincunx with the true node. That is something that I'm not going to get into details, but if you're interested in knowing more about that aspect, contact me for a transit reading. And June 25th, I do want to talk about this aspect for Uranus because for Taurus, because it's Uranus is in Taurus, and particularly if you're an early degree Taurus, Uranus is forming a quintile with the true node, and this is you know, this could be unexpected insights regarding your higher purpose. It can be expression of uniqueness with your higher purpose. So that's a really beautiful transit, June 24th. Interesting. And June 25th, sorry. I'm mixing up the June 24th, Jupiter quincunx, the true node, Jupiter, Uranus, quintile, the true node is what I was just talking about for Taurus. And yes, how I described it was the correct description. And June 26th, Mercury enters Leo. And when Mercury enters Leo, you know, the communication changes. It becomes more confident. It becomes more fiery. It becomes more outgoing. Collectively. It affects us all different individually within our charts. I can't believe I'm getting to the end of this video, and I definitely don't want to start again from the beginning, and I don't know why I'm having so much trouble getting my words out, but thank you for bearing with me, Taurus. I am practicing, trying to get better at these video readings. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share.